Are we recording? Yes, we're recording.
Yes, we're recording.
All right, now we do the thing,
Do the thing, and then the place with the people, and then
and then oh shit, and it's a new year, which means a new episode of the podcast, which means a new season.
God, are we on a new season already?
Yeah, we're on season 3.
Season 3, 25. We've done a quarter of 100 of these.
A quarter.
Look, that's the level I'm operating on tonight, so we're gonna go with it.
That's perfectly fine. Welcome to season 3, episode 24, the Big Damn Podcast, the monthly behind-the-scenes peek to our production and distribution company, Big Damn Films.
And this episode, we're going to take a look ahead at the year that will be 2026. Let's do it. We should do the countdown after every segment this episode, just to
do it,
just to make it all like, ooh, we don't know what's coming next. This is amazing.
Both Jen and I have the flu, and I am just like punch drunk because I have been up to 6 a.m. for like the past week because we have a finished movie. Yeah.
That first pass was pretty impressive.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm super excited.
Yeah, I took yesterday and like I haven't watched it all the way through because I've been editing this thing for like a month and a half.
Sure.
And yeah, like I had to take a step back and be like, all right, I'm still seeing all the things that I need to fix. And I needed to have a moment to just take a step back and watch it so that I put it on Vimeo for you to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then going to a separate room and watching it all the way through like a regular movie, like it was the fucking weirdest experience.
Oh, I believe it.
Because I'm like, holy shit.
And
we also got some other big news. Tickets are now on sale.
Tickets are on sale. Get them while they're hot.
Yeah. So today is January 28th. So this will be coming out in a couple days, February 1st. So by the time this is up, tickets will officially be announced. They'll be on sale. In 14 days, we'll have our first trailer, which you and I discussed.
Yep.
Off camera. We're going to let Patreon hear this all the way through and then share them the update that the tickets are on sale. Which is also, if you're not on our Patreon, you are not catching the production diary of me slowly losing my mind as I edit this movie.
It's editing is rough, man. Even on little stuff, like you get nitpicky, you care at all about it, and you will just obsess over milliseconds.
And I have two things. One, I am a big consistency whore. I don't know if you've noticed, but like I make sure between the cuts, if they're stepping on the right foot, then the next shot's like I want to make sure you're not getting too many like, oh wait, because those things take me out of the movie.
Totally. Yeah.
Like if the gun's in the left hand and magically it's in the right hand, and then which also really informs a lot of the editing, which means part 2 of this is that I have what I have come to learn, a very weird way of editing, which is I edit in reverse.
Right.
So I put all the footage together, I watch it all the way through, and then I'm like, okay, when it ends here, I love this. Now I have to make the rest before it match, which there were a couple that was a little bit difficult.
Sure.
Because, look, we did 12-hour days. By the time we were filming some scenes, it was super late at night, or like Justin's was like all overnight.
Yeah, all overnight.
So everybody's tired. So you're going to have like subtle mistakes.
Sure.
But then finding clever workarounds for that. And just like doing, like you said, it's solitary. You're doing this all by yourself.
Yeah.
And like becoming obsessive.
It's not hard. It's not hard to do.
No, it's not. The amount of times I'm like, Jen, I need you to talk me off a ledge.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't seen it all the way through.
Okay.
Horror's not her thing.
Yeah.
But
that was the thing. And I think because Katie and I were there for so much of it, obviously not for all of it. But, she was there for more than half of it. I don't. It's going to be hard to see it as. I don't want to say it's going to be hard to see it as horror, but it's going to be hard to not see everything that's happening around the scenes when I'm watching the scenes.
Oh, 100%.
You know, it's the table, it's the 360 in Redemption. It's like I know exactly who's crouching behind the camera, and I can never not think of them when that scene is going on. Yeah. This movie, I think, is going to be a lot of the same thing for me, where it's like, yes, I'm watching it, but in my mind, it's like, you know, oh, I'm actually over here joking with blah, blah, blah quietly while, you know, like this is going on or something. So.
Oh, absolutely. Like, also the fact that, like, throughout the film, I use off takes, things that happen before action or after cut or, you know, in between if like they take ran long.
Yep. And those have been some of the best, most natural reactions in the movie.
And that's why.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Like, that's why. And like, to me, those are the exact reasons to use them, is that they're natural. To the audience, they'll be like, that's a great performance.
Yeah.
And the cast members like, no, I was laughing or fucking up or whatever. Yeah. You know who has the least amount of mistakes on this movie?
Who's that?
Cara.
She practiced for weeks and weeks on this.
And like, she nailed the one line that I had her ad lib.
Oh yeah.
On the first take.
She had a ball. Oh. She had a ball with this.
And if you're listening to this podcast, you're not going to see Cara in any of the marketing. That's for a very, very big reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I honestly, it's weird because it's been 15 years. I said this to Jen. Like, the last 3 days have been really emotional. It's the first finished feature of mine in 15 years. You know, I've helped other people finish their movies. I edited Nowhere, Alaska.
Right.
I've, you know, helped people get their movie, like other movies, to screen.
Yeah.
But to immediately shift into that phase of, wait, there's nothing major more to edit.
Yeah.
It's done. We have rough credits. Like, anything we need to redo right now is just no audio needed shots.
Nope.
And that's like the weirdest fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're done. And then today, the tickets went on sale.
Yep.
So seeing our movie on Kevin Smith's movie theater, like,
it's real.
It's fucking real.
It's a real thing. And it's just the first of many to come.
Oh, 100%.
We will not be going another 15 years before we put something else of yours out.
I don't know if we're going to go another 12 months.
We'd better not.
No. What I will say is this is also a really weird feeling because Browncoat's Redemption was like 200 plus people.
Yeah. It was a huge cast.
Like, our cast, just when we even, our cast and crew, when we got down to just filming in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Was still bigger than the entire cast of this movie.
Yeah.
During Browncoats, I had 200 plus people in my head. Right? Like, it absolutely didn't just feel like mine.
No, right? we filled out a Western town. Like, it was incredible.
We filled out a Western town. We filled out a state park where a kid fell in a pool.
Oh, that was so good. Oh, yeah.
We filled out a whole fucking warehouse with a spaceship.
Yeah.
And this movie is so small and personal in comparison.
Oh, in comparison, yeah.
That my brain was just like, oh wait, this is real. But yeah, I mean, you got to watch yourself back now that you've seen The Arborist.
Now that I've seen The Arborist. It's hard for me because I see a lot of where I know what I was trying to do in a scene. And I would have benefited from probably some more rehearsals and some more time in front of a mirror trying to react the way I wanted to react so that my face would match what I would want to do in a scene.
Okay.
Again, and this is all just the nitpicky of me nitpicking me. The Arborist could stand to lose a few pounds. There are a couple scenes where the shirt's a little popping. It is what it is.
So this is where I highly
things
disagree
like that,
with you.
where I mean, look, we can explain anything away, we can do whatever, but it's things for me where it's just like I had in my head, obviously, a vision of how I wanted to portray the character. And there are certain moments where it's like, boom, I got it right there.
Right.
And there are some where it's just like, yeah, take 2, maybe 3. and just, try it again. And I need to, I mean, obviously it's going to be pretty easy to live with that because I don't have a choice. But to kind of live with that and, work on just making it better for the next one.
So I never had a problem with your facial expressions through this edit, right?
Mhm.
That for me, it was never, I wish Logan would have done more here or less here.
Right.
For me, it was, I can visibly see the scenes your shoulder was hurting.
Yeah.
Now, people watching it are just gonna take not even have that in their brain. Like you said, we're gonna watch this and go, wow, like in that scene 2 minutes later, Logan walks off because his shoulder's hurting. And like your figure in this is that I didn't want Jason where they have like this big buff dude.
Oh yeah, no.
Like Jason got buffer as the movies went on, which never made sense to me.
No.
Michael Myers always looked big and imposing, but his figure was hid by that jumpsuit until you get to the Rob Zombie stuff, which I love Rob Zombie's movies, but it's like, when the fuck did this guy have time to work out?
Yeah.
Freddy was always skinny, which is good. Art the Clown skinny, which is good. I wanted the Arborist to look like somebody who literally went in the trees, worked out, worked out via nature, and maybe looks a little bit, bigger because death kind of just does that to your body. And like the trees take like in his face, the trees are taking over his figure.
Yeah.
And honestly, the silhouette that you have that we use for the poster is like fucking imposing.
Yeah, it's cool. The silhouette is very cool.
Now, again, you and I know the things that are wrong with that silhouette.
Well,
the audience does not know.
That's okay. They don't need to.
Right. And I shared the still that we shared on Patreon of the Arborist with a couple influencers that I know who are like, ready to promote the movie once we have it for them to see.
Sure.
And I was like, I need you to answer 3 questions.
Okay.
Like, does this look original? Does this look cheap? And is this a character you'd want to see more of? And the answer to all 3 has been, it looks amazing. It doesn't look cheap.
Cool.
And yes, they want to see more of this character because it's original.
Oh yeah.
It's not a clown. It's not like somebody trying to do a leather face. Like, yeah.
No, and shout out here to Brooke too, because Brooke and Haley.
Brooke and Haley.
Because
they killed it.
They make 95% of that. The texturing and the wear on the clothing and the fraying of the hat and getting the hair to sit just right. Like, in that picture, there is, oh my God, scores of hours of work in developing the clothing, dirtying the clothing, damaging the clothing, but only in the right way so that it looks worn in the world, and developing the texture and the skin and the color. There was 2 hours in the makeup chair every single day.
You guys got it down to an hour and a half on the last day, which was impressive.
You keep saying this, but you weren't sitting there.
No, I wasn't.
We broke it up into multiple times over the course, but it was never less than 2 hours in total. And quite frankly, on the last day, Haley was teaching me how to reapply my own makeup because she had to leave for, normal work.
Yeah.
You know, so I was in there in the bathroom touching up my own makeup for, you know, untold amount of time and 2-3 in the morning before you know, going back on and restitching my mouth together and gluing myself shut. You know, there was a lot there, but yeah, the scores of hours that Haley and Brooke spent on that make, you know, just show so well in that Patreon image. It's awesome.
Yeah, they are the heroes of this movie, hands down.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm with the flu, like all the gross.
Yeah.
Hey, Patreon supporters, look, you get the unedited version of that. You can hear me swallow my own snot. Yeah, so I gotta say, like, when we do this again,
yeah,
not if, but when.
Oh, when? No question.
There are only 3 things I want to change about the Arborist. Is that Haley built an amazing look.
Yeah.
But there are ways to get that time down.
Yes.
You know, there are ways to, because I want to be able to get on the face more. I want to spend a little bit more time on like the stitching.
Yep.
I don't want to change a lot, but like I want to get like a silicone mold or something made.
2.0 version. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Something that just like boom easily goes on the face.
Yep.
Because she was building that every day. And the other part of this is that how drastic the look changed from
from Monday to Tuesday.
From Monday to Tuesday. The photo shoot with the silhouette to Tuesday on set.
Yep.
Like, I know she hated me and I know she got mad at me and she was upset with me, but she took every note and made it better.
Yeah.
And I even said to her, like, I wish we would have taken a weekend.
Yeah.
And just worked on this before filming.
Well, and we'll be able to do that, whether it's in, you know, early 2026 or late 2026, is to be able to take a few weekends and have a, you know, creature workshop weekend on me, and, you know, I'll shave and we'll glue whatever we need to glue to me to make it work.
Scare your children again.
Scare my children again. Scare myself again. Oh, God, that's existential. Just like, I don't know who that person is in the mirror. It was the creepiest freaking thing ever.
Mia's reaction of like, no. Like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is the only time that little girl is like turned away from like
dad.
Yeah, a daddy hug or whatever. She's like, nope, you're done. That no.
The other thing I want to change is Haley did a great job of mocking up a stunt axe. But what I'd want to do is build a full foam axe.
Yeah.
Like the whole body.
Okay.
Not just the head.
Okay.
Because one, I want you to save your shoulder. Two,
I mean, I'm in the process of getting it fixed, but yes, it would be, regardless of my shoulder, it would be better for
every day.
It would, yeah, well, yeah, and regardless of my shoulder, it'd be better and safer for the actors.
Right. And it would let us do so much more.
Yeah.
The other part is like having several of those. Having the time to make several of those.
Yep.
Because I could see it, but there's a couple takes where we see the blue tape that he keeps the axe head on it. Jen doesn't see it because she wasn't on set that day.
Right.
And the other thing I want to do is get not just time in front of a mirror, but time in front of the camera. Because there's a difference. Like in the mirror, you're looking at your reflection.
Right.
But in camera, you can visibly feel more comfortable going, I can swing directly at the camera because in reality, the camera is far away. The focal point is what's making it look at the camera.
Got it.
And then you get a fuller, natural, not hesitating swing. Like the swings you were taking with the full axe during Rafa's thing.
Yeah.
Was fucking brutal because there was like, you weren't worried about hitting anything.
Right. Right.
You know, and I know this was like Rafa's was like day 6, but like Brooks, I can, in the footage we don't use, I can clearly see hesitation.
Sure.
Because you don't want to hit the camera.
Nope. Absolutely.
So it's just, and that's just a matter of like, you know, bringing one of the Anthonys back and having them work with you on like stunt mechanics.
Yeah.
Or Joe Gum or somebody. Just getting you time with a stunt person in the camera.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, look, we went from conception to filming in
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things where I think, shocker, audience, I don't do this for a living.
No, but like, and again,
so
like,
there's a lot of things where it's just like, okay, we can work on this, we can practice this, we can learn these skills, and make the Arborist 2.0 that much better.
Right. And look, there is nothing severely negative. Like, I don't have any negatives. Like, this is just that, like, I'm super excited to plan for 2.
Oh, if we don't have a list of things to improve every one, then what are we really doing?
Correct.
So no, that makes perfect sense. And
yeah,
and we're not James Cameron here filming 4 avatars at the same time, where we don't have the benefit of being able to improve on each one. We're gonna take a look and we're gonna go from there.
And we don't have a volume where we could just adjust the lighting and like
right.
That's the other part of this movie I'm super proud of, is that everything's 100% practical.
Yes.
Everything.
Yep.
Like.
Yep. No. Nothing. Yeah.
From the location being a real campground to the effects being completely practical and on screen.
Yep.
I'm super, like you said, and then there's a couple of those kills where we used effects that were like, but they actually fucking worked.
Yeah, they worked really well. And even just the opening, it was like, when you walk into the store with the ranger, it was just like, I know the store, I know everything there. And it was like, God, like the instant upgrade in scene and set dressing and everything by being able to walk into a fully functional, actual, camp store and register. Like the untold value and production value by being able to do that. And it still hits me every time they walk in, when it's like, God, that just looks so good. That's because it's real.
And that wasn't supposed to happen. That was like an on the day, like after we got in there and we're like, hey, would it be possible? Like, we have this scene. Would it be possible? Because that was all supposed to happen outside at the car.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, you can do it. But like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, we'll come back and film. And then, the fucking Paul Horsey and his family, who own Winding River Campground and Maze Landing, and he just texted me earlier today. He's like, would it be possible to get a couple copies of the Blu-ray? And I'm like,
are you anything you want? Yeah.
He's like, we want to give them out to like some of our key people. I'm like, honestly, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you a bunch. We're going to let you sell a bunch. Like, we'll sell it to you at discount, like at like $1 above cost.
Yeah.
And then you can sell them out of the lobby and you make all that profit. And then in addition to that, we're going to have 2 seats for you at the premiere.
Yep.
And he's like, really? I'm like, I don't know why you're fucking shocked.
I know, like, they were just such a pleasure and so amazing to work with. Like, anything.
Dave Hallis, I will never forget when Dave Hallis was like, they have a cabin. Can I stay in the cabin? I'm like, I don't know, man. I never asked for that. And then I asked Paul, and I'm like, it's our gaffer. He'll be staying with the equipment. It's partially a secure. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And fucking Dave had a blast.
Oh, he had a ball that whole week. He loved it.
He's just like, I wish I could have brought my dog. I'm like, I wish you could have brought your dog. Like,
it probably would have ended up in the movie somehow. Like,
oh yeah. If Leon was a little bit more comfortable with like loud noises and strangers, like I would love to have him in the movie. But it from anything we asked for, they were like, yeah, sure. To there were times we were filming and he's like, hey, I have to do maintenance. Is being over here a problem? And I'm like, I would have fully expected him to be like, I'm doing maintenance.
Right.
But they were like, if you need us to wait, I'm like, no, go do it.
Yeah, they were amazing to work with.
So that being said, where we are now is we have a little bit of tweaks.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go over Justin's with Justin.
I do.
And
Looking
then
forward to that.
I actually did the math on this.
Mm-hmm.
The shorts get progressively longer.
That, you know, what's funny is on viewing it,
it doesn't feel like it.
No, everything feels like it's all leading up to the finale, and it leads up in such a emotionally perfect way. Nah, that's good. It's fine.
Yeah, so like Brooks is just about 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie's is 7.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Raffa's is 9.5. John's 11.5. Mm-hmm. Justin's almost 18.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like that.
No, everyone feels exactly as long as it needs to be. Nothing feels too short. Nothing feels too long. And, you know, knowing the story too, it kind of tracks with the way the way Michael kind of sets up the sequence of stories for the main story, I guess, if you will.
Do you want to hear the brilliance of that?
Yeah.
Those interstitials were written after all the scripts were.
And that's probably why they work so damn well.
Yeah, because it was. I wrote the opening.
Yeah.
I knew what the opening and the ending were going to be.
Yeah.
And then when the stories came in, and
mm-hmm.
like, you know, Brooks is a little quirky, and Carrie's is a little like pop, like
mm-hmm.
70s fun. And then Joe's has got a little bit of a darker tone. And then I'm like, we need like a good palate cleanser.
Yeah.
I organized the story. I
mm-hmm.
wrote the interstitials reflective of the stories in the order we put them in.
Right.
So having the beginning and the end done, like those were fine. We knew we were going to have 5 stories. We knew he was going to do what he does.
Yeah.
And I wanted the stories to progressively get darker, but also like throw a curve by having a palate cleanser, what I'm calling a palate cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is like, if they were organized differently, like the tone of the film would progressively get like darker.
Yeah, it would get just heavy to too heavy.
Right. So I wanted it to be more like a roller coaster ride. I wanted you to be a little uncomfortable, and then I wanted you to chuckle. Yep. And then I wanted you to be like, oh, it's a little dark. And then I wanted you to be like, oh, that's fun. And then I wanted to kick you in the nuts.
Pretty much.
So then, what's that?
Pretty much.
Yeah. And then I wanted to like make it hurt a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think, and you said this earlier, maybe prior when we were recording, the interstitials are the audience.
Yeah.
And the interstitials are both a commentary of the short, but also a commentary on like that genre of horror.
And a commentary on things that were either out of our control or that we were aware of during filming. I know you know exactly what I'm talking about there. But that's the thing. That's the benefit of those interstitials being kind of that voice of the audience, is that the audience then, instead of being taken out of the film, associates with it and goes, yeah, I was wondering about that too. Or what the hell is up with that? Or, oh, yeah, all right. That, sure. Okay, fine. You know, like it makes the audience a part of the film in between each one of them. And I think it adds to the ability of the film to keep you keep the suspension of disbelief going.
That line was such a throwaway line at the moment.
I know, but it was fucking perfect.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember Elliot even be like, that's a weird line. I'm like, I want you to deliver it that way.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
And I said this, like, I wrote a note to Elliot when I sent his check off that I'm like, I know I didn't give you a lot of notes on the day, but that's because you gave exactly like what I was looking for.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm the kind of director, I'm not, unless you are doing something far off base or I want a different take, if you are in the pocket of where I want it to be, because I'm looking at it as a director and as an editor, no notes, right? And I know that can be uncomfortable for an actor when they're like, I don't have any feedback. I'm like, if I'm a no
Yeah,
news
yeah.
is good news kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And that moment was, I'm like, we need to have it. And I needed it to be
Yeah.
in a moment where you're like, the tone of that line wouldn't feel out of place.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was it's perfect timing. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a that's Arbor Day.
That's Arbor Day.
Uh, it's
But
done.
we have more than Arbor Day going on at the moment, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We have the next Big Damn release, which will be coming
Mhm.
later this year. We just got word that John and Justin have finalized the score for Rifters.
That's so exciting. I cannot wait.
Neither can I. I'm also like, oh, where are we going to put it? Like,
Hey,
do we wait 3 months after Arbor Day? Do we wait till like summer popcorn time? I think in a lot
I
of that's
mean,
also going to be like, when are all the assets available?
a lot of it will be what assets available, but quite frankly, Rifters kind of is your summer sci-fi tentpole anyway. So
Yeah,
there's some benefit there. I think after Arbor Day allows us to do some double features at some drive-ins that I think could be really nice in the summer. Among other opportunities there. But I think Rifters is an early summer tentpole. Both honors the quality that is Rifters and sets everything up for compounding success over the summer.
and it's also a great drive-in movie.
Yes, it is. Rifters would be perfect for that.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, let's see, and then we're doing the 37-hour Smodcastle Film Festival again.
Oh, that's right, and that's
Um,
coming up. That's soon, isn't it? Is that February or March?
it's the end of March.
It's end of March this time. Okay. Yep.
So and the reason I was okay with doing it is because
Mm-hmm.
like everything should be done.
Yeah.
Like that's that sweet time where we're just in the marketing pocket.
Mm-hmm.
We've already gotten by then like
Yeah.
all the pieces that we need done from everybody else. It is getting everything ready to send the movie off to physical media after, because the Q&A
Right.
is going to be recorded and put onto the Blu-ray and DVD.
Right. So we'll do that right after the premiere, sending off the physical.
Yeah, within 48
Yeah.
hours. Actually, the
Yeah.
following Monday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I want to get it done. Yeah, I mean, it's insane
Yeah.
to think we're that close,
Yep.
but it's also like having something fun and small, creative to do.
Yeah.
Like Marissa's already willing to come back. I
Mm-hmm.
asked Brooke if she would be willing to direct it. Like,
Okay.
I want to, give everybody like, I want us to have fun,
Mm-hmm.
but I also want to be able to like put the spotlight on somebody else.
Yeah. Sure.
It's a Big Damn Films, short, but it's also just everybody having fun.
Well, I mean, look, what we did with Arbor Day was to develop our stable of people who we want to work with: actors,
Yeah.
writers, directors, crew, everything. And as we start to do these things, we have our bench to pull from and work with and play with, and it's what we wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. And having done this once before, like,
Yes.
we know what we're doing. We know what we're
Yep.
not going to do.
We know
This
how
one,
much not to brown nose this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time I just want to edit.
There you go.
I don't want to direct. I want to,
Mm-hmm.
we'll figure it out, right?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But I want everybody here. I want to
Mhm.
get, like I said, Marissa's going to come back. I asked Brooke to direct. You're going to be involved. I'm
Yep,
going to be involved.
I'm sure the
Try to
kids will love
see.
to make an appearance.
Sure.
Somebody wants to hold a camera or God knows what else. I'm sure we'll figure all that out.
Yeah.
Hopefully I won't have a month-long migraine. That was fun.
I can't. That sucked. Like yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
So then that gives us 2 features this year.
Yeah.
A new short.
Yep.
I think we should plan for our own. I like the ideas of us doing like a 48-hour film festival type thing
Mm-hmm.
every 6 months.
Yeah.
even if it is just for us kind of a short to keep momentum going.
Yeah, to keep momentum going, and look, once we get 5 or 6 of these, we've got an unconnected anthology of sorts to put out. So
no, but the ones that we do for ourselves could be a connected anthology.
It could be, sure.
Like that's how we do the next Arbor Day. Like
what we've already talked about Arbor Day 2.
We already have Arbor Day 2 planned.
Yeah, and we already have Arbor Day 7, Arborist in Space planned. roughly.
Yeah. There has been talks of like Arbor Day 5, the daughter of the Arborist. Like
there has been talks that yes, and then there's the prequel. There's the Arborist prequel. That one's probably a little bit more serious than all the others. I mean, that one will be a full-fledged period piece production. That will require a lead actor with actual acting chops, not me, who will actually play the human character before he turns.
Right. We're going to need some
we're going to need somebody.
Well, no, but I'm saying like you can still be the Arborist, but we're going to need somebody that like about the same height and build.
I will always I am happy to always be the Arborist, but not going to be CM.
Right. No, I that's fine. Yeah. I'm okay with that either way.
Yeah.
But that also, I'm just looking at like we get to shut down a town, like.
Yep. Well, and that's what what I'm hoping between our work with the Arbor Day Foundation, between our work with the Historical Society in Mays Landing and other stuff, and what we hope this movie can do, and the amount that we would like to contribute back to the community and back to the nonprofit things, will hopefully, give us the gravitas to be able to do the things we want to do on a larger scale.
Yes, 100%. And that's like weirdly exciting and motivating.
Oh yeah.
That is our other projects update. That is we've done our deep dive into the movie. So right now, if you are listening to this podcast, you're going to hear a cutaway to our commercial for Patreon.
Oh.
If you're a Patreon member, you're watching this all the way through unedited. So this is your, this is your pitch. Spend $3 minimum. Join our Patreon. Get to watch all of this fun behind the scenes stuff. You'll get to see like all the bloopers and edits and us talking shit.
Yeah. Cheaper than a coffee in DC.
Cheaper than a coffee. Fucking cheaper than a coffee in Mays Landing.
A coffee anywhere, pretty much. So.
Yeah. And look, the other benefit is.
Hey, podcast listener, if you're hearing this, you're only getting part of the story. Our Patreon members get exclusive early access to live recordings, bonus content, and the full unedited version of this podcast. Join us at patreon.com/bigdamnfilms and be part of the Big Damn story. Now back to the show.
So that's, holy shit. We've gone through a whole podcast.
Yeah, we have.
So just as a reminder of coming up this year, when you hear this as of February 1st for the podcast, for the unedited version, we have the Arbor Day Root of Evil world premiere at Smodcastle Theaters. Tickets are now on sale, which fucking feels weird to say.
It's awesome.
Our first trailer will launch on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. Our second trailer will launch on St. Patrick's Day.
Perfect.
I've got an idea for our Groundhog Day one.
Oh, I have one as well that I need to put together, but yes.
Okay, put it together.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking, it's time. Like, if you have doubted if Big Damn Films is going to make something, your doubts are gone.
It's done.
Those people still waiting on ZCon, support the fuck out of this, and that'll be the money we get to make ZCon, because we absolutely want to, like, we don't just want to make Arbor Day movies from here on out.
No.
See, Arbor Day, like, while Arbor Day movies for us are going to be like super cost effective and we can make a shit ton of them quickly and cheaply, ZCon's going to be a bigger budget and a lot more dedicated time.
And not only ZCon, but we need the returns from the Arbor Day to fund ZCon and to fund, more traditional full-length features in the future.
Oh, 100%.
There's a method to our madness.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, there's something else I want to say, but I'm going to restrain myself.
Mm-hmm.
Stroke has made me grow.
Whoa.
I know. So we have the release of Arbor Day. We have Rifters coming out sometime summertime.
Yeah.
And that world premiere will be closer to John because this is John's movie.
Yep.
So that'll probably be either like Alamo Draft. I don't know, depending on where Alamo Draft House is with their bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be Alamo or he's got some other stuff. Where is that down?
Yeah,
Charlottesville, I think.
It'll be in Virginia
or something. Somewhere down southern Virginia, or well, I guess central Virginia technically, but southern from where we are.
It'll be closer to John.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
We have our short coming up with Smodcastle Cinemas, 37 hour. I wanna say Shark or Night will be this year, but we're new year, Logan, new promise.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about anything guaranteed until we know it's going to be guaranteed.
Until it's in the can, we don't talk about it. Just that we're working on it. We're working on a lot of things.
We need to qualify what in the can means, because Rifters was in the can for 12 years.
Well, in the can means
like it is done.
Like done and delivered.
Yeah.
Signed, sealed, delivered. There you go.
Perfect. We're also going to look at maybe picking up one more film from a different filmmaker this year.
That would be exciting.
That's my personal goal, is to get like, whether it's Brooke or Rafa or like anybody that we haven't even worked with yet. Like, I'd like to do somebody else's.
I mean, look, once we can put out both our own stuff and somebody else's stuff, we now have a history and a track record to go out and go, hey, let's work together. Let's do stuff. And I'd be lying if I didn't have a list of people that have stuff that I would love to put out and work with and distribute. That, once we have that kind of proof in the pudding, doors are wide open.
Same boat. Same boat. That's it for the Big Damn Podcast for 2026. The first episode of the year. First episode of season 3.
Yeah.
And I'd like to do a huge shout out to DJ Zafer, Noah, who created our intro theme music. It like comes full circle because Noah was in ZCon. Without ZCon, there is no music.
Yep. But before we wrap things up, a huge big damn thank you to our amazing supporters over at Patreon. For Amy Hassa and Bill Fierro at the Big Damn Hoodie tier. Ashley, Heather Ackroyd, John Hina, Lauren Budd, Nicole Vaughn, Samuel and Stephen Woods at the Big Damn High 5 tier. And last but not least, we love our free supporters too. Catherine Holder, Scott Reed, and Victoria McBride.
If you'd like to join the Patreon crew and our Big Damn family and help make our indie film magic dream a reality, head on over to Patreon, pick a tier that feels right. Even the smallest tier support goes a long way. Like again, we talked about it earlier. $3 if fucking a month is cheaper than a cup of coffee in Washington, D.C. or rural Mays Landing, and like seriously, you're probably spending $3. I don't even know where you're going to go $3 of entertainment worth these days.
Nope.
So there you go.
So yeah, make sure you subscribe to the show, follow us on social media, keep an eye out for even more behind the scenes peeks and talk about what's coming next from Big Damn Films.
And join Patreon so you can find out why our edits go from serious to like giggling in between. As always, thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting, and keep telling your big damn story.